All zeros are not equal. UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya entered Saturday night's title fight with a 19-0 record. His challenger, Paulo Costa, came in at 13-0. And when the UFC 253 main event began and it was time for these two men to put their unbeaten records on the line, Adesanya completely outclassed Costa. And he did so in style, picking the burly Brazilian apart from the start with kicks to the lead leg, the torso and the head. He slowed Costa, bloodied him, then finished him with a second-round flurry at 3:59 of round 2. Adesanya showed off everything he had. The champ and his challenger did not have nice things to say about each other in the lead up to this fight in the UFC's return to Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. But now that their scuffle is over, Adesanya should probably express a little gratitude to Costa for bringing him a generous gift. The challenger stood right in front of him in the center of the octagon, and fought. Costa never got to unleash his trademark forward-moving fury, which had brought him finishes in all but one of his previous fights. But he stalked the champ early, absorbing calf kick after calf kick to close distance. Costa never quite succeeded against Adesanya, because he was simply too elusive and too precise with his counter punches and other strikes. Costa tried to draw the champ forward, taunting him, sticking out his tongue, even putting his hands behind his back. But Adesanya was not only too skilled for Costa, he was too smart for him, too. He would not be baited into a brawl. Adesanya fought a perfect fight, really, and it couldn't have come at a better time. The champ was aching to let flow the artistry that had made him a must-see attraction as he worked his way up the 185-pound hierarchy and took over the division. On the night last October when he knocked out Robert Whittaker to become champion, the Last Stylebender was pure entertainment, even before the title fight in his walkout to the cage, during which he treated a UFC-record crowd of 57,127 in Melbourne, Australia, to a choreographed dance routine. The sparkle from that night's performance fizzled out 5 months later, though, in Adesanya's first title defense. His challenger, Yoel Romero, had previously embodied all-out hostility in his fights, but against Adesanya in March he took barely a step forward. That left the champ to lead the dance. But Adesanya is at his best as a counter-puncher, and for 5 dull rounds he, too, seemed to be standing in cement. It was a dud of a fight for spectators and a missed opportunity for the champion to build upon his star power. "I feel like that was a valley in my story," Adesanya told reporters this past week. "That was my valley, and now it's time to rise again. This is the time that's going to shoot me into the next stratosphere."